got a killer idea for a movie. You even got a logline. But now someone asks, can you send me a one-pager? Some screenwriters freeze, some even panic. How the hell do I write a one-pager? Well, today we're going to do just that. In this video, I'll break down exactly how to write a powerful, professional one-page pitch document for your screenplay, using a step-by-step framework that turns story fragments into a compelling narrative. And yes, we've made a free resource as well. So leap over to writingchops.io/resources or hit the link in the description to get your copy for free so you can build your own one-pager today. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, let's go. A one-pager is a single-page treatment that tells the story of your script in a clear, compelling, and emotionally satisfying way. It's longer than a logline, shorter than a treatment. Think of it as a narrative teaser, one that shows your structure, reveals the emotional arc, gives the reader confidence in your storytelling. You're not listing beats or outline in acts, you're telling a mini version of your story with feeling and flow. But how do we craft it? Well, we start by identifying 9 key story elements and then weaving them step by step into your document until it all crystallizes together. Starting with step 1, the story limit. What brings the story to an end? Usually it comes down to one of 2 choices. Is it a ticking clock, time, or a narrowing path, options? Make this clear up front, ideally in the first paragraph. Refer back to it in the middle, then bring it home in the final paragraph to show it lands your point. Example, in just 7 days, the world's last survivors must escape the quarantine zone. Write it into the opening paragraph, mention it again in the middle, resolve it at the end. Step 2, the story goal. What are your characters working toward? It could be survival, revenge, connection, escape, healing, anything that gives your narrative purpose. Weave this into the beginning, middle, and end of your page to create momentum. Example, the survivors must reach the border before the military wipes out the city. Establish this in the setup, repeat it during the obstacles or setbacks, conclude it with whether the goal was achieved. Step 3, the story outcome. Did they succeed or fail? Let's keep it simple. Example, they make it out, but not everyone survives. Place this near the climax or the resolution. Step 4, the story judgment. How does your protagonist feel at the end? Was it worth it? Are they content, changed, broken? This emotional note should follow your outcome. It reflects their internal state. Position after the goal is resolved, tie it to your protagonist's inner journey. So for our example, even after surviving, she can't shake the guilt of who she left behind. Step 5, the protagonist's personal baggage. What emotional issue or history does your lead character carry into the story? This is what connects the audience to your protagonist. Introduce it early, place it in the first act/setup. Revisit it during the midpoint, show how it resolves in the judgment or the outcome. You seen a pattern here? For our example, she's a nurse who lost her child. Now she resists connecting with people out of fear that she might lose them too. Step 6, the influence character. This is the person who challenges your protagonist's worldview. Introduce them early. Show how they challenge the protagonist's personal baggage. Make them a key force of change in the story. In our example, a teenage boy teaches her to believe in the value of human connection again. Step 7, main character's POV. How does your protagonist see the world at the beginning? Include in the setup alongside their baggage and hint at how this POV shifts over time. For our example, she believes survival means isolation. Step 8, influence character's point of view. What does the influence character believe? Their perspective should clash or challenge your lead. Establish early in their introduction, let it grow stronger or evolve by the end. For our example, he believes survival only matters if you're not alone. And finally, step 9, the relationship through line, the heart. This is the emotional arc between your protagonist and the influence character. Highlight their relationship early, develop tension, bonding, or conflict in the middle, resolve the relationship emotionally at the end. For our example, at first she pushes him away, but by the end she risks everything to save him. And there you have it. Combining these 9 story elements will give you a compelling one-pager for your story. But the goal isn't just to cram these into the first draft altogether. Instead, layer them gradually, piece by piece, until it forms that satisfying, succinct story outline. And remember, write it in paragraph form, not bullet points. Show change and emotion, not just plot. Aim for clarity over cleverness. And let it read like the story already exists, not like a pitch. Start strong and end with impact. If you want a downloadable version of this framework, visit writingchops.io/resources or hit the link below to grab your copy today. You may have the greatest script in the world, but if you don't have a compelling logline, synopsis, or one-pager, then most likely potential collaborators or buyers will never read it. So let's get your one-pager up and running today and get you one step closer to turning your passion into your profession. Thank you so much for watching. If this chop helped, give it a like, drop a rocket in the comments, and subscribe to Writing Chops for even more screenwriter career help. My name's Chris Brennan, and until next time, keep crafting, keep connecting, and keep honing your writing chops.